So, everyone, welcome to what is episode one of a transatlantic series. Me and my best friend Lucas Currier. Hello, Lucas.
Hello.
Hi. You're over in America, and I'm in Queensland, Britain.
Yeah,
And we are going to do a top five series. And today, do you want to explain what we're doing for the first episode?
we're gonna rank the top five NHL players.
Current NHL players, top fives. So we're both going to start at like number five and then work our way up to the ultimate, which is number one. So, do you think you're a bit of an expert on the NHL?
Uh, Somewhat. I'm
Somewhat,
not the biggest expert, but
probably better than me.
yeah, we'll
So,
see about that.
yeah, let's get going then. So, Lucas, who is your fifth best NHL player in the league?
Um, I would have to say I think Nathan McKinnon.
Nathan McKinnon. All right, why do you think that?
I just think he contributes to the Avalanche pretty well,
Yeah,
and he's a pretty young player. And
yeah, sweet. It's a good shout.
how about you? What's your fifth?
Well, my fifth is the only defender who's on my list, and I'm going to the Tampa Bay Lightning for Victor Hedman.
Oh, jeez.
What's that supposed to mean? He's a big presence. He's got good hands. He's physical. It's what you want. You want that like top D man. And to me, he's up there, the best in the league.
Yeah, I agree with that somewhat. I'm a big Bruins fan, and I don't
Well,
really
yeah,
like the white.
yeah. I'm a Bruins fan as well, but I'd take him any day. I'd take him in a trade.
Yeah,
All right, so come on then. Let's see who's number four.
it was hard to do this, but I think it's Patrice Bergeron.
Ah, that's a good shout.
Even though he may be a little older, he's always contributing to the Bruins night in, night out. You can always expect him to be scoring goals, and
And he's part of the perfect line as well with Marchand and Pasternak.
yeah, exactly.
So I think that's a strong shout. He's not on my list, sadly.
Oh, that's too bad.
I'm going for a bit of an older player as well, someone who's been around for quite a long time, and I'm
Yep.
off to the Penguins with Evgeny Malkin.
Oh, that's an interesting
So the reason
choice.
being, again, is a big player. He's got soft hands. He can score goals. He gets assists, and obviously plays a lot, on the ice with like Crosby and things like that. But I just think he's always up there in the points every season. He's always finishing near the top. So that is why, for me, Malkin comes in at number four. So let's move in then. So we're moving into the bronze medal position now. Who is number
I'll,
three in
for
your
my
league?
choice, I did Austin Matthews. He won the Calder trophies for Rookie of the Year,
Yeah,
and before the NHL got shut down, he was 47 goals, which is like second or third in the league. And I think he's a great player.
he's also my number three.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, we've got good taste. Yeah, Austin Matthews for me as well. Just the hands. You see so many clips on YouTube.
Yeah, and he's fast too.
Yeah, he can skate. He's got hands. I think is he the assistant or is he captain now?
I think he's one of them.
Yeah,
I forget.
yeah, for the Maple Leafs as well, like which are one of the big names in the league. For him to be there, and
Yeah,
especially how young he is.
him and Mitch Marner.
Yeah, they're great teammates. So yeah, I'm glad that we agree, and I think we might have similar for two and one.
Yeah,
So let's
we're
go number two
close.
then.
I said Connor McDavid. He's scored 30 plus the past 4 years and was youngest to be named captain of his team.
I'm surprised because my number two, which I imagine was going to be your number one, is Sidney Crosby.
That's
I
interesting.
I just think like,
Let's see why.
well, have you got Crosby as your number one?
Yes.
So let's debate this. Because this is the big debate at the minute. You've got like the all time like over the last 10 years, he is the best player. You could say Ovechkin,
Yeah, he's
but
been in a few Stanley Cups and plays well with Malkin.
yeah. So it's like Crosby's always been like the bar, and it's like
Right.
you think Conor McDavid's just come a little bit short, whereas I think he's gone above. So let's discuss this. So for me, it's like obviously you look at Crosby over the 10 years. He's the captain. He works with Malkin, Letang, everyone he's ever played with. He scores points.
Right.
But then I sit there going, right, who's faster? McDavid's faster. There's that,
That's
like, as soon as he picks up the puck in, like, the center zone, center ice, he can just
yeah.
skate
He's
round. Yeah,
one of the fastest with the puck on his stick.
yeah. So for me, like, McDavid beats Crosby with the speed, but then Crosby's experience, what he brings.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, he's already been in like I don't know how much Stanley Cups, but a lot.
Yeah.
I think he scored like 1,000 points or something like that.
Oh yeah. He's way over 1,000 now. But it's weird because even though he's got so many, he's only like halfway to Gretzky.
Yeah, it's crazy.
See, I think we could both agree Gretzky is the greatest.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
but yeah, for me, so yeah, I put Crosby at 2, but McDavid at 1, and there's that goal. And I was looking on YouTube the other day, and it won the best goal of 2019-2020.
Oh, really?
Was the one against Toronto, where he was looking for the pass in the center ice, and
Yeah,
then just turned and did Morgan. Is it Morgan Riley, the defender?
yeah,
He just absolutely did him, and then soft hands in front of the goalie, put it top shelf. Like, the talent is there.
yeah.
Tight elevates it over top of Hutchinson. What a goal by Connor McDavid.
So it's like I sit going only in the last year or so would I say he's got past Crosby, and I think he's just going to now run with it. I think he's just going to get better and better. The wiser ahead he gets.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But you still think Crosby.
Yeah.
And then I want to talk about someone as well. So they're our top 5s. Liam Kirk, Britain's only hope currently to get into the NHL, currently playing with the Peterborough Petes. They were the affiliate of the Arizona Coyotes. Do you think he's ever going to get there? It was a round 7 pick 2 years ago. It was in the top 3 scorers this season just finished and the season before.
Yeah, I really hope he does get there someday.
So do I.
I think he will.
I hope so. I think like he's proving people wrong. Like when you're a round 7 pick and you go straight into the OHL. I think everyone expected this British kid to he's not going to adapt to the speed.
Right.
And he's done fine. He's been injured quite a couple of times. That's the only thing I sit there going, is he like injury prone? But I think he needs to start looking at going to the AHL. Maybe a couple of years there, and then I hope he does. But I can see if it doesn't work out, him going to like a top league in like Germany, that kind of like high standard in Europe. So I've just been talking about Liam Kirk, if I think he could, or we think he could make it into the NHL. So is there anyone who's just breaking in who you think's got the potential now to go huge?
I think it could be Jack and Quinn Hughes.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Yeah, both top USA hockey prospects now in the NHL.
Sweet. I think that's a good shout, because when we played in the IIHF finals last year, we had the misfortune of playing Jack Hughes because he was that good. But our goalie did rob him of a goal. He went forehand backhand, and as he went to put it in the empty net, our goalie just reached out and caught the puck.
That was awesome.
But I don't think Ben Bounds is going to be in the NHL anytime soon, sadly.
I'd like to point out that I think it's interesting we didn't include Alex Ovechkin.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. For me, he just dropped out because I feel like, at times you could argue he might have passed Crosby in the past, but I think over the last few years, Crosby's kept that level. Every season, he's going to hit points, whereas Ovechkin seems to like go through phases where he's not in the game. Yeah. So I think for me, he's up there. I'd say he's top 10, easy. I just think those players that we've both listed are now.
Yeah, he's a little older too. So.
Yeah, I think it was great for him to like win the Stanley Cup at last.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say top 10, but no higher than that now.
What do you think the next video will be?
So I can, like, I'm thinking of what should we do next, but then I like the idea of people commenting. If people comment suggestions for us, and then we'll see who's like got the best knowledge. However, if you've got any suggestions, fire them. Let's see what we've got.
Yeah, we'd love to see that.
Yeah. top 5 Formula One drivers. Daniel Ricciardo.
Lando Norris.
Yeah, my boy Lando. Absolutely. Right, so yeah, thanks to everyone for tuning in to this transatlantic series. We still need to think of a name for it. As we film this, we
Yeah.
haven't decided a name.
Currier Varley something.
Or what was it, Valia? That's both our names.
Yeah.
Valia Sports. So yeah, well, it's good to see you. Thanks for
You too.
joining. And yeah, we
Yeah.
look forward to doing some more episodes in this series.
Okay.